What gives you the chills and gets your heart pumping? What gives you goosebumps and fuels your nightmares? What scares you? Fear is a part of life. When I was a little girl, I was never afraid of the potentially dangerous things like snakes, crocodiles, tigers, lions, and bears. But I was afraid of the harmless things like starfish, fish, and butterflies. But now I am no longer afraid of the things that I used to be afraid of in life. Because as we grow older, we adjust, we adapt. We make sense of things and realize that some things just aren't meant to be afraid of. But there are still some things that no matter how much you analyze it, you just can't help but fear. For some people, it's snakes. For me, it's butterflies. I can make 100 videos about why you shouldn't be afraid of snakes. But at the end of the day, there will still be some people I won't be able to convince. We can all keep on fighting one another about why we shouldn't be afraid of snakes and other species that people are commonly afraid of, but at the end of the day, there are still gonna be some people whose minds you just won't be able to change. And that's not to say that we should give up on trying to convince people to not be afraid of snakes and other creatures, because we only have one life. And as much as possible, if it doesn't put us in danger, let's face our fears. People have given me so many reasons not to be afraid of butterflies, but I just really can't see myself overcoming this fear anytime soon. So I know how it feels. You have every permission to feel the emotions that you feel, including fear, but put it in the right place. Stop killing wildlife. One of the most selfish things humans have done, and still continue to do, is kill innocent lives just because of fear. Harmless snakes, harmless lizards, harmless insects, all brutally murdered, yet equally important in the balance of life. But let's turn that fear into fearful respect. Fearfully respecting them means being afraid of them, but not necessarily in a bad way. It means that you're afraid, but you respect that they are living beings too. And even if you might know just a little about them, you understand that they deserve your respect by leaving them alone. That is a healthy form of fear. Being afraid of potentially dangerous animals can also be healthy, because it means that you're aware of how strong this animal can be. But it doesn't mean that you should kill them. It just means that you know that you should keep a healthy distance. See, we're all dependent on one another. And if there's one thing that you should fear most, it's extinction. Because the loss of one species can lead to the loss of another. And in the end, the loss of us. Tell me that isn't scarier. We all share this earth, and every species has the right to live in it. Not a single one without purpose. You may think that God made only humans with purpose, but actually, each and every species has a purpose. So if you're afraid of some creatures, I understand. But let's turn that fear into fearful respect, because every piece of wildlife matters. You're a good actor, Nymeria. Good job. Cut.